Hello there guys, welcome back to another maths video. In this one we're looking at this mensuration problem. So that's about finding areas and finding lengths and stuff like that in shapes. It's a fun little problem and here's the idea. It's supposed to be a square. I'm not very good at drawing. This is a circle, it has a radius of 2 and the question is what is the length of one side of this square? That's the question. So have a think about it, maybe pause it, see if you can do it in your head or maybe do it on some paper. I think that's a really good idea. But if you want to see the answer, let's go straight into it. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to realize that wouldn't it be nice if we knew this diagonal length here? Because we know that this is 2. We know this is a length of 2 because it's a radius. We also know that this is 2 as well because it's a radius. So we know that length. But the problem is that this diagonal is not going to be 4 because, of course, there's this extra bit up here, which is absolutely no good. We don't know what it is. Now, what we do know is that we know that we have a little mini small square here. Again, there's lots of 2's, but there's a mini square up here. And we can calculate this length across this diagonal using Pythagoras Theorem. So what we can do is I'm just going to draw it a little bit bigger. So here's the square that is just up here. So this is this square here it is again. We know that we've got a 2 here and a 2 here. And the question is, what is the distance from this point to this point? And that's going to be our diagonal. Okay, and just using Pythagoras, it's a triangle with a base of 2 and a height of 2. I'm trying to find the hypotenuse, so I'm going to call that y maybe. We can see that y squared is 2 squared plus 2 squared. Hopefully we agree on that. That means that y squared is 8, meaning that y is the square root of 8. Or that's also 2 root 2. If you split it up, 8 is 2 times 4, so it's the square root of 2 times 4, so it's 2 times the square root of 2 there. Okay, cool. So now we know that this length here, and obviously likewise for the top right part, but this length here is 2 plus 2 root 2. So this is 2 plus 2 root 2. And then same thing with this one here. So the entire diagonal is 2 plus 2 root 2 times 2. There's 2 of them. And that is 4 plus 4 root 2. So that's the diagonal of the entire big square. So if I draw my big square, what I now know is that this diagonal, this is the whole square, this length is 4 plus 4 root 2. And the question is, what is x? And this is x, and obviously this is x as well. So now we can use Pythagoras again. So we've got the x squared plus x squared is 4 plus 4 root 2 squared, like that. And that's the same thing as saying that 2x squared is 4 plus 4 root 2 squared. Now you might be slightly tempted to expand this out, but I wouldn't do that. That's not a good idea. It's something squared equals something squared. That's good. So I'm going to divide both sides by 2. So I've got the x squared is 4 plus 4 root 2 squared divided by 2, and now I'm going to just take the square root on both sides. So that means that x is 4 plus 4 root 2 divided by root 2. And if you want, you can leave your answer just like that. That's kind of fine. But if you want to rationalize the denominator, if you don't want there to be a square root of 2 on the bottom, we can fix that. So the way that we can do that is split this into 2 fractions. So we've got 4 over the square root of 2 plus, and then of course you can see this is 4 root 2 over the square root of 2, so just plus 4. And we want to fix 4 over the square root of 2. We should times the top and the bottom by the square root of 2 to do that. So we're going to have 4 root 2 divided by root 2 times root 2, that's 2, and then plus 4. And what's this? Well, 4 over 2 is obviously 2, so overall it's 2 root 2 plus 4. That's what x is, that's the answer. 2 root 2 plus 4. Cool, so that is what x is in that square. That's it, that's all there is to it. Let me know in the comments if you have any more questions or how easily you found that question, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. That's just another way to say that I'm the best math rapper in the game today. It might sound vain, but it's just how I feel, and baby, I'm just trying to keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real.
Like how I was in deep trouble with the law. He threatened government officials countless times and had been arrested even more. Was it them that got him? Was it someone else? Reality is we'll probably never know whose cruel hand that day had dealt. Mathematically analytical but also political. Why do you think our was death? Because